Hello boys, welcome back to another session of online video tutorials, and this session is meant for both class 11th as well as 12th and including the computer boys. I am using this session to focus on the UPSC NDA exam, and as all of us know that twice you will be writing the exam, once in the month of April, another in the month of September. So you got plenty of chances to clear the exam. And all of you know the pattern. In UPSC NDA exam, the syllabus will be in the form of two papers. Paper 1, that is maths, and in the mathematics 150 minutes, and it is for 300 marks. Okay. So this is the crux of the story. The 300 marks, you must score at least 25% of that. If you can score 50%, you are sure of clearing the exam. Your name will be there for the SSB. And second paper, paper 2 is the GAT, G-A-T, General Ability Test. That's also for 150 minutes and it is for 600 marks. So totally the written exam will be 600 plus 3, 900 marks. And what is the cutoff? On an average, the cutoff will be around 342 out of 900. So it is very easy exam. You can score, why 342? You can score at least 642 out of 900, provided you focus on the exam and you have determination. Come what may, you are going to clear the exam. If that is your attitude, I am sure you will do it. Each one of you will do it and get good name not only for the school, even for yourself as well as your parents. And given the situation right now in the pandemic, you know how difficult to get a job. And the best job opportunity that is given by UPSC is NDA. And in other exams, competitive exams, unless and until you score somewhere 90%, you are not having any hope of getting good seat, be it in a medical college or engineering college. Whereas here it is mere 24%. Just get 24% and your name is there. So compared to other exams, it is easy and not many application level questions will come, as you must have gone through the old papers of UPSC NDA like 2020, 2019, 2018, all these exams. UPSC papers are available in the net. If you have gone through, you would have understood that it is not very difficult paper. It is easy. So mentally you fix that the exam is easy, right? And the final cutoff would be around 708. For how much? Out of 1800 marks. How this 1800 marks has come? As I said, MAT, paper 1, 300 marks. GAT, General Ability Test, is 600 marks. So written exam together, paper 1 plus paper 2 is 600 plus 300, 900. And SSB interview is worth 900. So 900 written exam, 900 SSB interview. Together it is 1800. And how can you become an officer in armed forces? Just by getting around 700 to 750 out of 1800. If you calculate, it is not even 50%. Out of 1800, 50% will be 900. This is below 900. That means just around 40% if you can score, you are the officer in the armed forces, that too commissioned officer. Nowhere in the world you get a commissioned officer post, class 1 officer post at the age of 21. Nowhere. So this is a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. So just do it. As part of my side, in the GAT paper 2, section C will be biology. So computer boys, you have no choice. You have to attempt all the questions. There will be 11 questions, 11 to 12. Each question carries 4 marks. That means from biology side, 44 to 48 marks weightage will be from biology. You cannot afford to neglect this. Even though you are a computer science boy, you need to study this. You need to understand this. And the goodness is that all these topics that are listed by the UPSC NDA, we have already covered when you are a biology boy in class 10th and 9th. Only some topics will be there in class 11th. And the 12th almost no topic. So goodness is that you have covered little bit. You sit with your biology friends and they will tell you. Or you got our WhatsApp group. Any doubts, you can post it in the WhatsApp group, either say 12th or 11th. So what are the topics that we are going to cover under this GAT, particularly section C, biology. Section A is physics, section B is chemistry, section C is biology. So it is science part is around 200 marks. So being very good boys in science, being your favorite subject, out of 200, I am expecting that you must score at least 150. Okay, at least 150. And if you can score in science 150 and in social studies around 150, now what is left out of 342? Look at that. So it's as simple as that. So you have your own permutation and combinations. Which field you are strong and score highest in that. Which field you are little bit lagging, improve upon that. This is the mantra. So what are the topics? Difference. First topic is difference between the living cell and non-living cell. Way back in 6th class you have started this. So living cells, basically we talk about a liquid that is present inside every cell, that is protoplasm. So living cells are cells that have protoplasm, and non-living or dead cells do not have protoplasm. So we'll be talking about what is protoplasm, what is cytoplasm, what is neuroplasm, nucleoplasm, what are the various chemicals present in that, and what is the major role that the protoplasm, cytoplasm, nucleoplasm play in cell as well as tissue. These are the subtopics that I will be covering under first one. And the second one, basis of life. Under this we'll be talking about cells, tissues and protoplasm. Almost in first topic we are covering protoplasm, so we'll be focusing on cells, different types of cells that are present in our body, and various tissues that we study under animal tissues and plant tissues. Class 11th you have got animal tissues and plant tissues. So we'll be taking up separately one day for plant tissues, one day for animal tissues. Then topic 3, growth and reproduction in plants as well as in animals. Now this is again class 11th and 10th class syllabus, a little bit of 12th class. So growth pattern, we'll be talking about it. What are the various cells that are responsible for that? Which is the tissue, like all of you know, meristematic tissue is responsible for continuous growth in plants, whereas we don't have that. So we have limited growth. Animals have limited growth. Plants have unlimited growth because of presence of meristematic tissue. And reproduction, there are varieties of types of reproduction. Asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction, vegetative reproduction, parthenogenesis, so many are there. So we'll be discussing again under one day under plants, second day under animals. And the fourth one is elementary knowledge about human body and its important organs. Again, this topic is class 11th as well as some portions are covered in 9th class. So we will be talking about the important organs that are present in our body, right from heart, brain, kidney, like this. So you need to remember some technical words that I would be covering. And what is the importance of that organ? We understand that importance once we remove that organ from our body. So the moment one organ is removed, like kidney is removed, we realize the value of that. So we'll be talking about the significance of each organ. And then the latest one that is existing, pandemic, so common epidemics, and in that we'll be talking about their cause, like including the coronavirus that's causing COVID-19. We'll be talking about that, their causes and how to prevent, that also we'll be discussing. All the diseases that are affecting human beings we'll be covering under this. And here we'll be covering two things. One is the causative organism, what causes the disease. Second one is carrier. These carriers will help in spreading the disease. So they are more dangerous than the causative organism. We'll be talking about various carriers, okay, that are existing, that are making the diseases spread fast. If we can control those carriers, I think we can control the epidemics. Then all important, our favorite food, source of energy. And even though when we say food, it's a general word, under food we'll be talking about various food constituents like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals, vitamins, and of course all important water also. So in that again we'll be talking about significance of balanced diet, what to eat, what not to eat. Okay, and when we talk of various constituents, where are they present? Like if I say proteins, what are the best sources of proteins? In that, animal protein, plant protein. Which one is better and why? So all these things we'll talk about that. And the next one would be solar system. I think here I would be covering some portions, but it is better you ask your physics teacher because he would be talking about meteors, comets, eclipses, all that. And I will be covering achievement of eminent scientists. This is a definite question. Every time one question will be there on eminent scientists. So probably we'll be covering all the names that are there in your textbook. Class 9th science, 10th science, 11th biology, 12th biology. What are all the scientist names are there? We'll be covering that. And what is their contribution? Why they have become so eminent. So this is the basic syllabus of biology. In the next say 7 to 10 sessions I will be covering each one. And what is important is you need to keep a separate notes for this, and I will be posting once I cover the topic. What I would be doing is like next week I will be talking about difference between living and non-living, and related questions that have come for the last 10 years I will be posting it. We will be discussing under that. Similarly, when we talk of second topic, third topic like that, at least 10 to 12 questions that have been already asked in the previous years, I will be posting to you. So you can go through it. You also have some question bank, like in some of the media it is available, NDA, UPSC question bank. You can try it. And whatever MCQs that we will be posting to train you for your term 1 exam under CBSE, they would also help you. So keep on practicing the MCQs. But remember, what is important is your logic. When you say out of A, B, C, D, you are answering C, why only C correct? So you need to have what we call eliminating the wrong ones. And once you eliminate the wrong ones, you arrive at the right one. So all these things we'll discuss in our next session. Until then, keep practicing and try to know syllabus like this from each subject. Chemistry, you know, physics, try to know,